SGC submission reveal video, 80 card submission. This has been out for, I'd say, a couple weeks. It was actually submitted. It was dropped off at the Fall Philly show. So that was early December. For some reason, when I've dropped orders off at the show, they take a little bit longer to process as opposed to if I just ship it in. Either way, it's still a fairly quick turnaround. So, as always, really a pleasure doing business with SGC. They are the best in the business, in my opinion, at least in terms of overall experience. I like the app, love the customer service, love the process of submitting cards, love getting them back. I enjoy SGC for sure. They're currently my grader of choice. I do like CGC as well. Fantastic holders. A nice alternative for some cheaper cards. And then, of course, PSA brings the most value if that's, the number one thing that's most important to you. Had plenty of great experiences with PSA, but the reality is I've had a lot of not great experiences as well. So, obviously, everyone's getting a little quicker. The boom is a little bit behind us in a tougher time. So even though the numbers say that people are grading a ton of stuff, I do think it's calmed down a little bit. The grading fervor has calmed down a little bit. And of course, companies have adapted and built bigger staffs. But we got 80 cards here. Should be a little bit of everything. There's some non-sports. There's a lot of baseball. There's definitely some football and maybe a few other things as well, but all eras for sure. We got stuff from the 60s and the 50s and little pre-war action and some brand new stuff and even some 90s stuff. Believe it or not, there's some awesome players and some awesome baseball cards that were made in the 80s and 90s. And you can say the same for all eras of baseball for sure. If you're a true baseball fan, baseball collector, you know that and you appreciate it. Appreciate all those watching live, and of course, the many that hopefully will watch in the archive. Would appreciate a comment in the video itself, and of course, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Always take that. What's going on, Big Scott 35? I know Scott's got he's got a little stack right here. What's up, Jackson Dean? Happy holidays to you as well. Reese ND Card Ranger, what is up? James G, what's up? Here for the Tux party. Hopefully I'll stay awake for this. It has been a very long day for me. Let's see if that focuses. Oh, we might not get any focus there. There you go. So just under 15 miles and just over 32,000 steps today. It is 10 p.m. I've been up moving around since about 5 a.m. So I think I got another 20, 30 minutes in me, and then it might be time to get a little rest before a busy day coming up tomorrow. All right, let's get going. We're going to show Lee's cards first. Lee has only a handful of cards. He has 3 cards here. My stuff is here to the right. We have Mike M, Big Scott, and Bink Scott. So Lee is a Padres collector and a Padres fan. Sent in a few Padres cards. Hopefully overall the focus won't be too problematic in this video. Might have to move some of these cards around. Got this YouTube autofocus live stuff. Usually not an issue. You guys can let me know how the focus is. You think they'd let you touch the screen and tell you what to focus on. Anyway, we've got the 2022 Topps card 648, a powerful honor. Mother's Day pink parallel, serial numbered 1 out of 50. And that is an SGC 9. So a 9 on the powerful honor. Featuring Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis Jr. All right, second card, 2023 Bowman. This was part of the Bowman special, so this one was a few dollars cheaper to get graded. This is the Sky Blue parallel of Juan Soto, former San Diego Padre now. This one's serial numbered 1 out of 499, and that received an SGC 9. And the third and final card for Lee is another Juan Soto from 2023 Bowman. This is the neon green that is serial numbered 1 of 399. And that one received a Gem Mint 10, so a sweet Gem Mint 10 of Juan Soto. There's 3 cards for Lee. Nice little group there for the Padres collection. All right, we'll do Mike M's cards next. He's got a stack that looks like this. He is TTM Mike on YouTube. He does grading reveals and mail days and flea market pickups and a lot of fun stuff. So check out his channel. And he did real well on a couple of these. The 1961 Golden Press. This is the Al Simmons, and this one received an 8.5 near mint plus. Excellent, excellent grade for a card, any card of the 60s, and especially the Golden Press. 8.5, Al Simmons. Beautiful. Got a 7 on the Walter Johnson from the Golden Press. That's a great looking card. Golden Press, underrated set. Generally speaking, not crazy expensive. It's vintage. Very, very cool. Got a 5 on the Chief Bender from the Philadelphia Athletics. You can see the back. It's got career statistics and a little write-up. Chief Bender. Uh, 2004 Topps Collection, Eli Manning, rookie. Little gem mint action there. Barry Sanders relic. It's a 2005 Topps Heritage Barry Sanders Gridiron Collection relic that received a 9.5 mint plus. It's always nice to get a Barry Sanders. Still highly collected. 3.5 on the Eddie Collins Golden Press. And a 4 on the Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio Golden Press receives a 4, which is VGEX. So that was for Mike. All right, now we got a stack for Big Scott 35. Scott got a bunch of his Batman cards graded here. He received a 2 on the 1966 Topps Batman card 38 Robin Rescued. Received a 2. What up, Lou Rock TV? All right, hopefully Scott's not, I don't know what the expectation was on this, but the 1979-80 Topps Wayne Gretzky, this one was slabbed as authentic with evidence of trimming. So they believe this card is trimmed. 79-80 Wayne Gretzky. Some more Batman cards. 1966 Topps Batman, Batarang, Bullseye. That's card 32. Received an authentic altered. Nice looking card. Came back as altered, which can be from various things. So another authentic. This one says color added for card 28, Let's Go. There is some redding on the edges. It almost looks like it's just goofy print, but I don't know. A little hard to tell. Could be added color. So another authentic, but still encapsulated. 3.5 on card 37 from the 66 Topps Batman set. A trap for Batman. Card 35, Catwoman Defeated, received a 2.5. Card number 34, Deadly Claws, received a 4. What's up, Scott? 1966 Topps Batman, card number 31, Threat of the Catwoman. That received a 3. And these Batman cards, vintage cards in general, I think look amazing in the SGC holders. Obviously, some cards better than others. Like, I'm not a huge fan of 71 Topps in an SGC holder, but any of the white border ones look pretty awesome. All right, card 33, The Enemies Clash, received a 1. SGC 1. Whoosh. Card number 29, Robin is Kidnapped. That received a 3. And card number 30, Fighting Back, received a 5. So a good strong grade there with the 5. So those were the cards for Scott. So we've already got through 3 people's cards. So we got some from me to the right, and we got a big stack. Gary had the biggest stack. He actually has 2 stacks here. So we'll roll through these. Gary's got a little bit of everything here. Definitely some 80s and 90s and some new Bowman. All right, we're starting off with the 1986 Donruss Highlights. Bo Jackson received a 9.5, so that is a nice grade for an 80s card. 1986 Donruss Rookies, Bo Jackson, also received a 9. I'm sure Scott will be happy with this one. 86 Donruss Bo Jackson receiving a Gem Mint 10. I think anyone will take a Gem Mint 10 on a card from that era. And how about this one? 1986 Donruss Rookies, Barry Bonds. Gem Mint 10. Beautiful. How about a little more Bo Jackson action? 1986 Topps Traded Bo Jackson, 9.5 Mint Plus. Pretty consistent with these ones. Another one, also a 9.5 Mint Plus. And how about a third one, also a 9.5 Mint Plus. $1986 Topps Traded Barry Bonds, 9.5 Mint Plus. These are very easy to get like 8s and 9s on, so 9.5s you'll take. Would you love a 10? Sure, but here's another 86 Topps Traded Barry Bonds, also receiving a 9.5 Mint Plus. This is a variation from 2007 Topps Update. Paulie Walnuts, Squirrel, receiving an 8. Like a promo card or insert or short print. I'm not exactly sure, but the Squirrel received an 8. Here's a 1987 Topps Traded Tiffany, David Cone, 9.5. A lot of people forget how good David Cone was. Still remember as a kid, I think it was the last day of the season, he struck out 19 Phillies. Crazy. And another Bowman. This is from 2022 Bowman. If you guys weren't aware, SGC currently, as far as I know, still running a Bowman special for any Bowman cards from 2022 or 2023. James Wood, first Bowman. He's now with the Padres, part of that Juan Soto trade. Very highly thought of. SGC 10. All right, so we got that size stack times 2 left for Gary. So from 2023 Bowman, it's a modern prospect insert. I think this is a really good looking insert set. Jackson Holiday receiving a Gem Mint 10. 1977 Topps, Mike Krukau rookie receives a 8. Krukau is the number one guy here, but obviously it's a rookie pitcher's card. From 1964 Topps, it's rookie stars from the Washington Senators, Mike Brumley, and of course Lou Piniella, who once again fell he fell short, but was very, very close from election to the Hall of Fame. I think he missed by 1 vote for the second consecutive time. 1969 Topps, Gaylord Perry in an SGC 5. From 2018 Topps Throwback Thursday, it is a Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie in a 9.5 Mint Plus. From 2018 Topps Now, it is a Shohei Ohtani Juan Soto rookie in a Gem Mint 10. And a second one, also in a Gem Mint 10. Another Shohei. This is from 2019 Topps Update. It's the 84 Topps design with the error. Shouldn't be labeled a rookie card. That was a 9.5 Mint Plus. What up, Egg? Thanks for spinning on in. 1991 Topps Traded. Danny Ainge in a mint. SGC 9. $1981 Topps Traded. Fernando Valenzuela in a 7. It's a good looking 7. An SGC 9 mint on the 1985 Topps Traded. Vince Coleman. Here we go. It is Frank Thomas from 1992 Bowman. It's a foil of card 551. Frank Thomas, one of the best hitters, not only of the 90s, but of all time. A well-deserved Hall of Famer, Frank Thomas, 9.5 Mint Plus. Jeff Kent from 1992 Fleer Update. Nice rookie card there of Jeff Kent in a Mint 9. And a second one received a 9.5 Mint Plus. Jeff Kent as a New York Met. This is a pretty awesome card. From 1994 Fleer Pro Cards. Card 532, Billy Wagner of the Quad City River Bandits. An SGC 10, Gem Mint, Gem 10. From 1991 Classic, Best. It's Pedro Martinez in an SGC 8. Bowman action, 2022 Bowman Chrome, Julio Rodriguez, Gem Mint 10. Gem 10 on the 1994 O Peachy, Barry Bonds All-Star Redemption. Uh, 2001 Upper Deck SP Game Batter Tony Gwynn, piece of the game material. So nice bat relic in a 9. Got a 2023 Topps Game Within the Game Miguel Cabrera Gem Mint 10. From 1993 Fleer Pro Cards, it's a Billy Wagner and a 9.5 Mint Plus. What up, Gary? Going over your cards right now. 1971 Dell Today's Team Stamps, Oscar Gamble in an SGC 8. $1981 Topps Trade It, Tim Raines, 9.5 Mint Plus. This has definitely become a popular card and a tough card. 2001 Bowman Draft Picks, Chase Utley, 8.5 near Mint Plus. Very hard to hit a 10 in that card. 2004 Topps Yadi Molina, 9.5 Mint Plus. 2005 Topps, it's a Justin Verlander rookie and an 8.5 near Mint to Mint Plus. 2018 Topps Update, Gurriel Jr. Blue Jersey Gem Mint 10. And final one for Gary is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Draft, Tink Heinz in a Gem Mint 10, Gem 10. So those are the cards for Gary. I'll have to look into how I mix them up. Yeah, this is an order that was dropped off at the Philly show. Ed. Hey, that's another reason why I do the reveals, is in case I make a mistake. And I usually double check it and obviously give the totals and stuff, but... yeah, Eds are getting sent to CGC for some mandatory 8.5s. Well, Gary, you were right. One of your cards definitely was not slabbed. Your Ken Griffey got declined. That, and I had an oversized 47 Bond Bread Premium that I knew was iffy, but I attempted to send it to him, and that one was denied. All right, wrapping it up with a stack of stuff that are mine. A few for the PC, some that will be sold. I think my next order will have some more PC stuff. All right, this is a 1912 T202 Hassan Cigarettes. Bush just misses Austin. That refers to the middle. Features Pat Moran on the left and Sherry McGee on the right. Pat Moran was a Phillies player and also a manager of the first pennant clinching team. And then Sherry McGee had a really nice career with the Phillies, and many believe he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's fallen short in the past on Veterans Committee and stuff, so he's always right there with a shot. Put up some strong numbers. They complain a little bit. They hold it against him, the ballpark he played in and such, so it is what it is. Sure would. All right, rest of the order. This one will likely be listed. This is a 2023 Bowman Mega Box. Drew Jones, Chrome Prospect SP, Super Short Print. Image variation, Drew Jones, Gem 10. I think his stuff maybe will get some attention closer to spring training. He missed a lot of time this year and just kind of out of sight, out of mind. You know, whether you're 18, 19, 25, hell, even if you're, 50 and retired for 15 or 20 years, sometimes out of sight, out of mind, people forget about you. Sort of like we were talking about Frank Thomas before. I mean, one of the best of the 90s, one of the best of all time. Here's a 1907 Collins McCarthy E135, William Killefer Jr. in a 2.5. Really cool card there. That's one I'll be putting up for sale. I believe I already have one of those in the collection, so that's just an extra. Here's a 1967 Topps Hoyt Wilhelm in a 6. This is one, I knew the centering, obviously a bit off, but it was a pretty clean copy for a 60s card, so I figured I'd send it in. I felt pretty good about it getting a 6. Knew because of the centering, it'd probably have a tough time going above that, but Hoyt Wilhelm, Hall of Famer. Cool card. Here's a 1922 American Caramel Company E120 Frank Parkinson in a 1. Just a great looking card. I think I got one of those already at the 2 Philly shows ago. So that's one. I believe it's a duplicate. I just got to double check because there's a few different versions, and that one will probably be sold. It's a 1922 American Caramel Company E120 Curtis Walker. Minimum size was not met, so no evidence of trimming, but a little smaller, which obviously is very common as factory miscuts and such. But it's another cool image from an old-time Philly. T207s, great looking set. Here is George Graham, Peaches Graham, 1912 Recruit Little Cigars, T207, 1.5, fair. Love getting cards like this graded. Couldn't care less what they grade. Obviously, I prefer numerical grade, but if it gets something else, it is what it is. Here's another 1912 T207 William Scanlon. Love seeing that little Phillies logo and such. It's pretty cool. Here is a 2019 Topps Allen and Ginter Post Malone Gem 10. This is one I was just kind of rifling through some commons. Going through some boxes that were kind of in storage that I don't look at too often, and saw the Post Malone. Figured I'd grab it out, post it up for sale. Then I looked at it. So, you know what? It looks pretty good. I'll add it to the order. Gem Mint 10 it goes. So, not going to complain about that. Probably the only person to get a Taiwan Walker item graded in a Phillies uniform, at least, ever. On planet Earth, this might be an exclusive. But I do collect one of every Phillies card from the living set graded in the collection. At one point, I was trying to do as many autographs as possible, but that kind of got a little tough. I did start with some PSA stuff. Now I happily do SGC. I don't care. I don't need them all in the same holder. But the Taiwan Walker received a Gem Mint 10, and usually I order like a group of 20 of whatever Philly they happen to make. And this time I just ordered it actually on eBay, just a single, because I couldn't really justify buying a group of Taiwan Walkers, and shockingly got, a nice one. I think they did Ryan Howard recently, and I actually forgot to order it, so I'm going to have to get a Ryan Howard. This is one that'll end up getting put up on the eBay store. This is a 2012 Panini Prism, Red Prism, Miguel Cabrera, Gem 10. Little Red Prism action. And I think the rest are going to be from Finest Flashback. So I ripped some Finest flashbacks, sold some, and then I ended up having others. I ended up finally ripping them all and then making some team lots and stuff like that. And after I got through all that stuff, I kind of glanced at a few. I was actually at one point started looking at them just because I thought I was going to try and need extra cards to get this order filled. And obviously, I ended up going well above. I need to do 50 for the bulks and ended up getting up to 80. But 2023 Topps Finest Flashbacks, Riley Green, Gem 10. Jordan Walker from Finest Flashbacks, Gem 10. One Adley Rutschman, Gem 10. Generally, I would say most of these were pretty nice. Some that had some centering issues, but generally surface is pretty clean, at least from what I saw. There's a Gem 10 on the Gunnar Henderson. Corbin Carroll, Gem 10. And final card is a Corbin Carroll, Gem 10. So, 31 minutes, not too bad to show off 80 cards from SGC. Like I said, overall, I think it was a solid order. I kind of did as well as I personally expected, maybe even a little better in some cases. And I think overall everyone else did pretty decent. I mean, Scott had a few that were pretty solid on the Batman, a few that were a little lower grade, but kind of as expected. TT and Mike did pretty well on his Golden Press, and then Lee as well. So, appreciate everyone watching. Like I said, if you watch live, if you don't mind hitting the like button and such once it posts on the archive, would appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who participated in the chat and hung out, as always. And enjoy collecting. If I don't talk to you beforehand, Merry Christmas, and of course, Happy New Year. I'll certainly be on before the year is over. I'll try and put some sort of video up before Christmas. Appreciate you guys.